I'm Danielle O'Malley.
And I'm Emily Fox.
Coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, March 3rd, and a day G.
We have loads of important news to cover for you today, from senior internship reminders to the upcoming winter musical.
But before we get into any of that, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I hope everyone is settling back into the school schedule after our much-needed break. I know it's tough to transition back, but we have a quick message from our principal, Mr. Egan, to try and make the process a little bit easier.
Hey everybody, I hope everyone had a wonderful break. You know, sometimes it's important to have some time away with family and friends and away from school, and that's really important. But now that we're back into the third marking period, we're almost halfway through. I encourage you all to do the best you possibly can. Try your hardest. Remember, this is an important marking period for all of you. So do your best, set goals to be the best you possibly can be. Also, be kind to yourselves and everybody around you. Work your hardest, but be kind. Thank you guys. Have a great year.
Attention upperclassmen, many students are parking in the school parking lot without a parking pass, and it is strictly required to have one. To hear more about it, let's send it over to Catherine Evans in the parking lot.
Hey guys, we've noticed that some cars parked in the parking lot don't have a parking pass. All juniors and seniors need to have a parking pass in order to park in the school's lot. In case you don't know what one looks like, this is an example of one. Juniors and seniors, please make sure you have a valid parking pass visible on your windshield. Parking passes are $40 and you'll be fined $100 if you don't have one. If your car doesn't have a parking pass, go to My School Bucks for the registration forms. As of now, sophomores are not allowed to park on campus unless the seniors go on their internships, which isn't until May. So make sure you buy a parking pass so you don't have to pay that hefty fee.
Seniors, we have yet another message for you. Internships are coming up, and by now you should have already selected which one you're planning to take. However, you must also read and sign the SIP contract, then bring it to the main office by April 4th. Also keep in mind that later this month, NCHS will be hosting a career night in the auditorium on the 22nd and a mandatory meeting for SIP students on the 28th from 8:30 to 11 a.m. So make sure to mark your calendars because you won't want to miss this. Also, if you haven't yet contacted your internship host, you must reach out by today. If your internship requires an interview, that interview must be completed by March 15th, which is not this upcoming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. So if you want to go on internship, make sure you have everything in order super soon.
The winter musical Music Man is coming up and tickets are on sale. The dates of the shows are March 9th, 10th, and 11th. You can buy your ticket on the New Canaan High School Theater website for $20 each. The plot of the show is about a man named Harold Hill, who is played by Andy Dooley, who is a big-time swindler setting his sights on a small town in Iowa. He sells instruments to naive townsfolk and promises music lessons even though he doesn't know one note from another. Harold falls in love with the local librarian, Marion Peru, played by Annabelle Murphy. It's looking to be a great show, and I hope to see you all there.
Students, the Art Through Our Eyes exhibit is running for its 10th time and is looking to showcase the talented work of NCHS students in a variety of different mediums. Hillary Whitman, Executive Director of the Carriage Barn Art Center, said we're excited to incorporate the work of alumni as well as highlight their artistic achievement and provide a link between current students and alumni actively practicing the visual arts. Students from all classes, intro to advanced, can have their art showcased, and you can come check out their wonderful work from Friday, March 17th to Saturday, April 1st.
The Strings Festival is coming up, and this is the first time we are having a district-wide concert. On March 16th, there will be a collaborative concert with all New Canaan schools from grades 4 through 12. They will play a variety of pieces starting by grade and then together as a whole. Tickets will be on sale, but the price is still to be determined. It is sure to be a great show, and you do not want to miss it.
The Mental Health Club is working with the town players of New Canaan who are putting on a show called Ordinary People. The show is about the death of an older son and how the younger son copes and deals with the aftermath of his death, following his family life, friendship, sports, and school. Students can go for free on March 4th during the matinee show. It is a really great and impactful show, and I encourage you all to go watch it.
You know I'll be there. Luckily, none of our Rams are making their playoff runs at the same time. Speaking of, we finally reached the end of most of the winter sports seasons. We have a new face in front of the camera today, Gray Tamasco, to tell us how our athletes are doing. What's up, Gray?
Well, Danielle, I'm very excited to be here, and with a lot of exciting playoff news, let's get right into it. I'm Gray Tamasco, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Boys wrestling has officially finished their regular season, ending with a strong record of 13-12 just before break. The teams made their way to FCX, placing 7th overall with a total of 115.5 points, as well as excelling in the CX State Open. Teddy Getz has been on a roll as he placed 3rd in FCX, earning himself an honorable mention. He placed 5th in the CX State Opens, which makes him one out of only 5 people in the state qualifying for the New England tournament coming up this weekend. Good luck, Teddy, and great job to the entire wrestling team. Girls basketball has begun their run at a state title after a first-round FCX playoff loss to Fairfield Ludlow. Coach Palmer, along with star players Maddie Donaldson and Natalie Plosker, were looking to make the comeback. The girls held on to a close lead, taking down Waterbury Academy in the first round of the CX tournament with a score of 39-38. It was a great start to the playoff season. However, the girls fell short last night against New Milford, ending their season with a score of 49-40. Great job this year, girls. Girls track finished off a great season by finishing 9th out of 19 teams at the state meet. The meet was highlighted by a second-place finish from the 4x800 relay team. But most importantly, Lauren Smith followed up on her first-place finish in shot put at the FCX by placing 1st again in states, which is why she is our Ram of the Week. Looking ahead, some athletes will be attending the New England's meet, which will take place today. After that, the girls will keep on practicing for the upcoming outdoor season. Good luck to those competing today and to the rest of the girls. Boys swim and dive had their first round of FCX where they did very well, 10-3 this entire season. Through the season, junior Deacon Mascarenas, sophomore Eric Wong, and senior captains Jason Pastujan and Ben Madden were major point contributors. Coach Kat Munson said they helped the team be competitive this year. Coach Munson also wants to acknowledge sophomore Chase Maggio, who has scored crucial points on the diving board. With states coming up next week, good luck, boys. Girls hockey finished their regular season 17-4-1. The Lady Rams made it to the FCX Championship last Saturday, where they took on Darien for the 3rd time this season. They put up a good fight, but lost 3-2. The ladies' captains Amanda Benson, Ala Duane, and Georgia Sachs are ready to get some well-needed redemption in states, as they are trying to keep the throne which they have had since the 2018-19 season. The Rams have had their first state game yesterday and beat the Mercy Co-op. This means they're headed to the semis. The semis are tomorrow up in Shelton, where they take on Suffield. Good luck, ladies, and keep the state trophy in Rams territory. Now it's time for some quick hits, so you're still up to date on the rest of our Rams teams. After a win against Greenwich 2 weeks ago with a final score of 64-52, the boys basketball team was feeling confident for their Ridgefield game on Saturday. However, after a well-played game, they lost 47-33 in their first FCX playoff game. Now the Rams are looking for redemption with their next game on Tuesday against Hamden. Let's see a win, boys. Boys hockey is in full playoffs mode with the regular season over, where they finished 14-5-2. The boys beat St. Joseph's in the first round of FCX, but fell short in the semis to Fairfield Co-op. The Rams will now switch their mindsets to states, which starts on Monday the 8th. Good luck, boys in states, and bring home the hardware. Boys track capped off the indoor season by finishing 14th out of 20 teams in the Class L State Championship meet. Some key athletes who scored points at this meet were Javi Perez Soto in the shot put, Rob Frangione in the pole vault, and the 4x800 relay team. The boys will now shift their focus to the upcoming outdoor season. Good luck, boys. That'll be all from my end. Danielle and Emily, I can't believe winter sports are almost over, but I can't wait for my lacrosse season in the spring. Back to you.
Thanks, Gray. I can't believe the winter season is already coming to a close, and I wonder if the weather is doing the same thing. We have another new face in front of the camera, Andrew Muller, here to let us know. Andrew?
Thanks, Emily. This week has definitely been feeling more like the winter season, with the first big snow of last year, Tuesday. And coming off of February break, we're all starting to get back to the swing of things. What's up, NCHS? I'm Andrew Muller, here to give you this weekend's weather. In the morning, we were waking up to temps getting into the middle 30s, and it's only getting up to the middle 40s. Like this past week, it's going to stay cloudy and crisp, with maybe a wintry mix in the afternoon and evening. So it might be a great time to start watching that new season of Outer Banks. This weekend is not going to look much better, with morning showers on Saturday and cloudy weather throughout the day. So you should expect to see similar temps in the middle 30s and 40s like today's weather. So you might want to bundle up if you're going to go outside. As for Sunday, we should expect to see more sun and some scattered clouds. We are going to have temps in the low 30s, but still middle 40s. The week of February break had some unseasonably warmer temperatures with a lot more sun, and most of us were hoping to come back to that, while unfortunately that wasn't the case. The temperatures are supposed to be a little warmer, reaching into the lower 50s and 40s going into next week. There should be little to no rain throughout the week, and it should be the perfect weather to go out and see Music Man. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, NCHS. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Andrew. I guess we can't plan on spring weather just yet. But before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Matthew Aquino, Ariel Blatt, Abigail Brown, and Perry Wills.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78 and subscribe to our YouTube channel also at NCTV78.
We would like to congratulate our musicians here at NCHS on the recent collaborative concert. So we leave you now with Carmina Burana by Carl Orff.
Have a great weekend, NCHS!